AJ Styles said it best when he said,
WrestleMania, listen, I'm sorry to say, used to be the most prestigious PLE or pay-per-view, whatever you want to call it. But to me, it's kind of lost its luster a little bit. But as far as the Royal Rumble, that's special to me because that's where I made my debut. So to be able to end where I started, it's poetic.
and that is the truth of the matter. WrestleMania is no longer the end game for WWE. It is no longer the time of the year where storylines and new storylines begin and eras are defined. Instead, WrestleMania has become nothing but a cash grab for the most cynical era of WWE we have ever seen. Under TKO, under the leadership of Ari Emanuel and several others like Mark Shapiro on the TKO board, WWE has forgotten exactly what got it to the dance to begin with. When we were growing up, one of the best things about WrestleMania was you knew you were getting WWE trying its best to entertain you. Now, of course, some of the moments, some of the matches didn't live up to prior WrestleManias, but at the end of the day, you felt that WrestleMania was going to be this major convergence of storyline, star power, and professional wrestling excellence. That has not been the case for a while now, and it looks like with WWE digging its heels into things such as this Saudi Arabia deal, such as going back to Vegas in back-to-back years, forgetting and really putting New Orleans and their WrestleMania to the side. The number one thing that this company cares about is not the fans. It is not what's best for your entertainment. It is not putting on a great show. It is making money. Point blank. Period. And I have said this before, I will say it again. They are in the most profitable era of their entire existence. TKO just boasted how they made $4.7 billion in 2025, thanks in large part to the new TV deals that they signed, thanks in large part to the major deals with the likes of Saudi Arabia and other municipalities across the world. WWE is doing just fine. And because of that, they see no need to change the way things are going. In fact, WWE and TKO announced that they are projecting 20% more increase in revenue and profits in 2026, meaning that all this talk about them potentially bringing down ticket prices, all this talk about them potentially bringing down the affordability for the WWE product as a whole is complete and utter BS. WWE will only double down on how expensive things are. I would expect ticket prices to skyrocket at a certain point because for them, it is not as simple as they want as many butts in the seat as possible. Instead, it is more valuable to them to have ticket prices as high as possible and gate revenue being as high as possible. This means that you could have an arena that can fit 20,000 people and that WWE a couple of years ago might be able to fit 18 to 20,000 people into. But instead of that, if WWE and TKO can say that they were able to fit 10,000 people or 4,000 people or 5,000 people, whatever the number is, into this arena, but ticket prices were so high that they were able to break a gate record, that's all that matters to them. It is the money coming into the door. It is about making the WWE the hottest ticket in town that you can't miss. Not because there might not be tickets available, but because the demand is so much that WWE can offer however much they want for these ticket prices. And you combine the Saudi Arabian influence over WrestleMania 2027, I think it is going to be a huge example of the things wrong with the company in the modern era. I think you are going to see spectacle on a stage that you have never seen it before. I think you are going to see a WrestleMania that is going to be much like what we saw in the Royal Rumble, which was a bit of a non-canon event and something that doesn't necessarily match up or line up with a lot of the stuff that's going on. And I think you are going to see WWE at its most unwatchable and unbearable. Despite all of the talk about WWE being such a great and profitable show, the fact of the matter is, even many WWE fans have said that they are tired of the direction that the product is going. They are tired of things like Jey Uso running it back on Yeats constantly in the middle of blood feuds. They are done with WWE propagandizing the Saudi government and other government. They are done with the WWE and their relationship with politics. All of the things that they used to not stand for and are now completely tied up in. This is no longer a distraction. This is no longer professional wrestling. And you combine that with the direction that we have seen Mania go in the past couple of years, WrestleMania 41, one of the worst WrestleManias of all time, point blank period. It had one saving grace, a women's three-way where Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair absolutely killed it, and everything else on that show was missable. The main event is genuinely probably one of the worst main events in WrestleMania history. You had Travis Scott coming down and the underwhelming disappointment that was the entire thing that played out with Cena winning his 17th championship and the storyline that would play out with him and his heel turn. But did WWE care? No, because people still showed up, because gate revenue is still up, because they are still able to tout how major these things are. And because of that, WrestleMania doesn't have to be what it used to. WrestleMania doesn't have to be the showcase of the Immortals. WrestleMania doesn't have to be the end point of all storylines. As AJ Styles said, it can no longer be special. Now, it can just be another show. And you could have a bunch of people on the card. People can get paid. People can talk about the grandeur of WrestleMania without there being anything special about it. That is the future for WWE. That is the future for WrestleMania. It is why so many people have become disenchanted with the WWE product. It is why people feel like WWE in this moment is soulless. And it is why we are seeing people flock to other wrestling. It is why we are seeing a bit of a resurgence in the popularity of brands such as AEW and other wrestling companies, because people want that alternative again, creatively. And until business takes a downturn, I don't think WWE nor TKO are ever going to be incentivized to change. Hope I'm wrong, but in the end, I guess we'll see. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos from Wrestle Vibes.